Alright, time to head over to Alamere Falls and Wildcat Camp to explore a bit. Bye, camp! Following this fire road down to the beach. So my original plan was that I would carry, so I have my 1 liter right here, and then I have my 2 liter CNOC bladder with me. And I had figured, so I have a 2 liter and a 3 liter, and for this one, because water is relatively abundant here, they've got water spigots in all of the campgrounds, and including mine, obviously. So I had planned on carrying those 2 liters today while I did my hike, but then I was like, this morning as I'm filtering, I'm like, well, wait, I'm going to Wildcat Camp, which is 2 miles away, and there's a water spigot, and then I'm going to Alamere Falls, which is a spring-fed waterfall, fresh water there, and then back through the same way I came. So I think 1 liter at a time will do the job for me today. We'll see how this turns out. I just love how it looks with the fog and the trees and the light. You can hear the ocean now. Pretty amazing out here. I am dropping into Wildcat Camp here and thinking about how much it's going to suck to climb back up. All that, but that's part of the deal. I'm gonna guess that this is stuff that I found because it gets windy at the coast. I'm hopeful that's why it was there, but I'm gonna go toss it now. One thing that being wet that's really nice is that the sand will be a little harder. A lot easier to walk on. You can see this creek here. Hits the ocean here. Looks like a spot to cross over this way. Beautiful. California coastline. One thing I should have done before coming out here was check out the tide charts. I will be paying close attention to which way the tide is going to figure out when I need to turn around, because the tide comes in fast and it's easy to get trapped. I don't want that. I would rather miss the falls than get trapped. There is an illegal trail that goes up the cliffside over by the falls, but again, it's an illegal trail. So I don't want to contribute to the erosion any more than I have to. I will admit that I have taken that trail before, but I don't want to take it if I don't need to. A nice little find here. Beach grass. slow going in the sand here. Especially when you keep stopping to pick up trash. Some neat rocks right here. The pocket's like bulging here. Plus I found something big, some kind of a screw or something, or a bolt from that was like attached to some stuff, so I have that in my pack. Oh. If you need a paintbrush, put that back there. It's not Alamere Falls, but it is pretty. Here's what I'm walking toward right now. It's beautiful. We're here. We have made it to Alamere Falls. Only one of 2 waterfalls in California that hit the ocean directly. Ooh, and we get to actually see it hit the ocean today. Possible to get over there today. Let's just see. Woo! Oh shit! Well, I guess my feet are getting wet. Well, literally up to my knees there. That's what I get for turning my back on the ocean. Well, since I just saturated my shoes and socks with ocean water, I rinsed them out in the falls, but I'm going to change into my camp shoes, which I probably should have done before I got to the falls, but that's okay. And then I'll head back here shortly. My pants dry out or not. I'm gonna put everything that's in my small mesh pocket here into the main pocket so I can put my shoes in there. Give them some hope of drying out. Hoping I don't have to hike back in soaking wet shoes or in my camp shoes, but I guess we'll see, won't we? And my socks. Yep. It's about 5 miles back to camp no matter where I go. Well, since we're here, let's at least enjoy the falls a little longer. Ooh. Ooh. I think we might be in a rising tide. Might be time to head back here. Get over here quickly. Woo! Not ideal shoes for walking on the beach. watching the beach here. I'm trying to figure out now. I thought that the tide looked like it was going out, but I think I was mistaken. And I don't want to get stranded on the beach a mile up there. So my poor planning means I need to go up the illegal trail, I think. Which also means I'm gonna have to change out of my camp shoes and into my wet shoes. And I'll have to get some water out of the upper falls. And I'll haul all that trash all the way back. That's all right. I'm still grateful for this time here. Bye, falls. This is the illegal way back, which I've done before, but I really don't care to do it in my Teva sandals. I've got my shoes back on and I've been watching the ocean literally hitting these rocks again. So I know I'm making the right call. Yeah. Up we go. Well, now I'm at the top of that little cliff there. From here on, it's a legal trail, so that's good news. There's the top of the fall right there. And this is the creek, Alamere Creek, that goes into it here. See the fall there. And you can see the ocean hitting it. Yeah, I really don't think it would have been safe to walk back. Oh yeah, I can see where there's not a lot of beach right now, for sure. All right. Any more stable? No! Oh shit! Well, now I'm thoroughly wet. All right. It will definitely be time for a tick check tonight. I think I had a couple on my arm earlier. I don't know if they were spiders or ticks. Either way, got them off me quickly. Really no urge or desire to have them there any longer than absolutely necessary. I ended up emptying my pockets into my pack, so now I have room for all this trash now. Gross. And there's a nice can over here. The Palomarin Trail to the trailhead from here has really pretty views. But I haven't taken it past this section. But when I come back with Mountain Goat, because I do want to take her to Wildcat, we'll take that trail. Oh boy. I'm not picking up that one. Nasty people! This part always feels so dark and mysterious. But a lot of the north coast here is like this. There's these little sections like this. That's what's ahead there. There's some mud. Here's the main trail. Wait until it's time to eat because I'm getting a little irritable. I mean, to be fair, I fell in the creek and got hit by the ocean. And my feet are soaked, but yeah. This is why, in general, I use a pack liner, even if there isn't necessarily a major water crossing. Because if that were to happen with my sleeping bag, that would really suck. Thankfully, this thing isn't full of a whole lot of stuff that really can't get wet. My down coat is probably the worst of it. And some of my food, but it's all, packaged. So. Picking up dirt and mud. Woo. First of all, let's turn that down. Not convinced that it's still wet. Did I get that part wet? Yeah. I'm getting everything wet today. Let's see if it'll... There we go. That sounds better. Wildcat. Apparently it is not in the cards for me to have dry feet today. Lots of deer prints. On up we go. Pretty good size amount of tree fall stuff here. Man. This is gonna take a lot of work for someone to totally clear this, but certainly much more passable now until we get up here. Those are some big branches that fell. This right here is exactly why I don't like to hike when it's windy. The way the rays are coming through the trees there is just really cool. time to dump all the crap I picked up on the beach. Got some of it in my pocket here. There's all that. Pocket. I think the strangest thing I found was a paintbrush. Piece of beach glass. See if I can find it, but not a big deal. Ah, there it is, huh? Hike tax.
I just heard a mountain lion for the first time. That was pretty cool. It didn't sound super close, but it probably sounded pretty close to the people on the other side of the campground, where it was a lot closer to them.
You want to leave this place where we grew up, this old town, just put it all behind. Remember you and I would always find somewhere to hide when we were kids, so we could see and hear the water run. The river's gonna cry when you're gone.
One last shot of the foliage here. Almost back to the trailhead.
Won't you miss the ones you know? I'll be here, hanging on, waiting for you.
By the big old landslide here.
As
a big tree there.
By, leave a mark in our marks to turn to memories. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, 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 gone. The river's gonna cry when you're gone, gone.
It's always a mix of emotions when you can see the parking lot, because it's about over, for better or worse.
Hey, I was hoping